Okay, so it's a bit rainy outside, a bit cold and wet. I was gonna do some riding, but not today. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna clean and rebuild my car, which is something I've been neglecting. So I'm just gonna go ahead and disassemble all this. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing so much of a how-to because this is the first time I've done this, and the carb is pretty complicated. I've had to look up quite a bit of information just to get a grasp on what I'm going to need to do to take it apart and put it back together and clean it, yada yada. Alright? So, there's lots of information out there already on that. I would recommend going and finding a video that shows you how to take it apart and reassemble it. But I'm just going to be doing it. This part is pretty simple, just taking it off. Not too complicated, it's the actual disassembly of it, the carburetor itself. So let's get going. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to run it out of gas, drain the carb so I don't have any gas spillage. Don't know if that's the right way to do it. I haven't heard anybody say not to. Makes logical sense in my opinion. So I'm just going to run it out of gas real quick with the petcock turned off. And there we go. So now let's get to taking everything off. I'm gonna start on the left side. Choke cable first. So let's go back to the other side. Alright, so now we're gonna take the filter cover off. Take off this clamp here. So we've got the carburetor out. I'm going to loosen up the throttle cables up top so we can take them off of this. I'm going to go back down here and take them off. Next we got to get the fuel line off, and then I'm just going to pull it out. So we've got the carb out. I'm going to stuff some paper towels in there so nothing gets in, and then I'm going to take this inside. We're going to take it apart, we're going to clean it. So we're going to start taking this carb apart, and let's get it disassembled, then replace whatever I can with this rebuild kit. it's ready to be mounted back on the bike. It's pretty dark outside, but we gotta put it on tonight. Probably gonna ride tomorrow. So let's go put it on. Alright, carburetor is in. Now let's get the air filter on. Okay, so that's it. Carburetor's on there. I just need to put the choke cable in the right place on the back. As you can see, it's super late. I'm not going to start it up. I don't want to be that bad of a neighbor, but it should work. So it is the next morning. Came out to start it and it wouldn't start. Turns out it was the vacuum line that goes from the petcock to the carburetor. It had torn under the petcock. Spent $2 getting that new line, and now it works. I'll start it up for you. So I'm happy. It works. It is the next day. I was gonna go on a ride yesterday, but we made it about 10 feet before the bike kept cutting off every time I gave it throttle. That was canceled. Had to take it apart, take the carb apart again, and realized I put in the needle jet upside down. So let's see if it'll start this morning. Some choke might help. My new working choke. Oh, lovely. Oh, there it is. All right. Hey, I can give it gas without it dying. How nice is that? Alright, let's get on the freeway here and get to work. Carb is running good, bike is running good. It's letting me give it throttle. Obviously it would after I fix that main jet problem. But man, I really had a good time, honestly. It was pain, it was pain. I think it was just as difficult as I thought it would be because I watched a lot of informative videos and read a lot up on the car before I actually started work on it. I went into it knowing it wasn't going to be easy. It took me, what, 3 disassemblies to get it right. Honestly, I enjoy tinkering and getting a little frustrated, but fixing things and solving the problem. I learned a lot about how the carburetors run. It was a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. So thanks for coming, watching me get frustrated and rebuild my car. I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, y'all ride safe.